Whittward Carver presents Machiavelli's Bun Battle Royale. Whittward Carver here, your guide through the labyrinth of life's absurdities. Today we're tossing history in the deep fryer and serving up a sizzling tale. Niccolo Machiavelli, the original political puppet master, turning the fast food world into his personal chessboard. So grab your napkins, folks. Things are about to get delightfully deranged. In the grimy, greasy underworld of the culinary scene, Machiavelli sharpens his knives. Metaphorically, of course. His consulting agency, the Lion and Fox Advisory, has just snagged its first client. Burger Kingdom, a joint more dripping oil than drool-worthy. Machiavelli struts into the restaurant, his eyes scanning the room like a hawk surveying a field of particularly plump mice. The manager, a frazzled man named Gary, rushes up to him. Machiavelli, thank the heavens you're here. Business is shit. We're drowning in ketchup and debt. Machiavelli arches an eyebrow. Drowning, you say? Well, Gary, perhaps it's time to drain the swamp. He leans in, his voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper. Now, tell me, who's your most troublesome employee? Gary blinks, taken aback. That would be Steve. He's always late, and he's been caught napping in the freezer more times than I can count. Machiavelli's eyes gleam. Brilliant. We'll make an example of him. Call a staff meeting. It's time to let the axe fall. Gary looks horrified, but Machiavelli just chuckles. Metaphorically, Gary. We're not actually going to behead anyone. Just their spirit. The staff meeting is a spectacle to behold. Machiavelli strides in like a general addressing his troops. Ladies and gentlemen, he announces, today is a new day. A day of change. And to symbolize this change, we must first cleanse the palate. He turns to Steve, who's yawning in the back. Steve, you're fired. The room gasps. Steve looks like he's been slapped with a soggy bun. Machiavelli smiles. And with that, the healing can commence. Next, Machiavelli turns his attention to the menu. It's dull, Gary. It lacks a drama. We need something that will make the people talk. Something that will make them pick sides. He grins. We need the Bun Battle Royale. Gary looks like he's about to have a coronary. Battle of what now? Machiavelli waves a hand dismissively. Just a bit of political theatre. We'll create two new burgers. The Despot's Delight and the People's Patty. Make them choose a side, Gary. Make them fight for their right to chomp. Gary looks dubious, but Machiavelli is on a roll. And for the grand finale, we need a scapegoat. Someone to blame when things go pear-shaped. Gary gulps. Who? Machiavelli shrugs. The cashier, the janitor, the fry cook, it doesn't matter. Just make sure they're disposable. Gary looks like he's regretting every life choice that led him to this moment. But Machiavelli just laughs, a sound like honey wrapped around a stiletto. And there you have it, Gary. Your path to burger supremacy. Just remember, it's not about the food, it's about the power play. The following weeks are a whirlwind of chaos and controversy. The Bun Battle Royale becomes a citywide sensation. People are squabbling over their burger allegiances like they're debating politics. And Burger Kingdom? Well, it's never been busier. But as the dough rolls in, so do the dramas. Protests erupt outside the restaurant. People are shouting about burger tyranny and patty politics. Gary turns to Machiavelli, panicked. This is getting out of hand, Machiavelli. We need to stop this. Machiavelli just smiles. Rubbish, Gary. This is precisely what we want. The more they bicker, the more they buy. It's the circle of life, with extra cheese. But the circle doesn't stay cheesy for long. One day, Gary finds a horse's head in his bed, a clear sign that someone, somewhere, has taken the Bun Battle Royale a step too far. He rushes to Machiavelli, freaking out. Machiavelli, this has gone too bloody far. I'm out. I'm done. I'm moving to Canada. Machiavelli sighs, looking almost remorseful. Very well, Gary. If that's what you desire. But remember, every great leader needs a little controversy. And so, Gary flees to the Great White North, leaving Machiavelli alone in the burger battlefield. But our political puppeteer doesn't stay alone for long. As the controversy rages on, he sits back, sips his vino, and smiles. Because in the end, isn't that the essence of life? The constant struggle for power, the endless game of strategy and deception. And if you can't find it in politics, well, you might as well find it in a burger. Because folks, it's never just a burger, it's a battlefield. And in the game of buns, you either win, or you end up with a horse's head in your bed. So here's to Machiavelli, the original political mastermind, turning the culinary world into his own personal chessboard. Bon appétit, folks. And remember, every burger has its day, but some days are just a little bloodier than others. Just ask Gary. Oh wait, you can't. He's in Canada. Now, who's up for a round of Despot's Delight? Just remember, the first bite is the deepest, and, possibly, the deadliest. But hey, at least you'll go down fighting for your right to chomp.